What's up, everybody? It's your boy Krakundo. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing something a little different. No crazy pranks, no insane challenges, just straight up fascinating facts. We're talking about Paris, baby. Yeah, the city of lights, but trust me, there's way more to it than meets the eye. Get ready to have your mind blown because we're about to uncover some seriously surprising stuff about Paris. Let's go. Okay, first up, let's talk about this whole city of lights thing. I mean, yeah, Paris at night is like walking into a fairy tale, all sparkly and magical. But did you know there's a deeper reason behind the nickname? I'm talking way back, like 18th century Age of Enlightenment vibes. So picture this, Europe is going through this massive intellectual revolution. Think philosophers debating big ideas, scientists making groundbreaking discoveries, artists pushing boundaries. It was a wild time, and guess where all the cool kids were hanging out? You got it, Paris. The city was like a magnet for thinkers and creatives from all over the world. We're talking Voltaire, Rousseau, Montesquieu. These guys were like the rock stars of their time, dropping knowledge bombs left and right. Cafes became like brainstorming hubs, salons were buzzing with intellectual discussions, and Paris was at the epicenter of it all. This era of enlightenment wasn't just about fancy streetlights, though those definitely added to the ambiance. It was about igniting new ideas, challenging old ways of thinking, and spreading knowledge like wildfire. Paris was the spark that lit up the world with its revolutionary spirit. And you know what? That spirit is still alive and well today. Walk down the streets of Paris, and you can feel the energy, the creativity, the passion. It's in the air you breathe, the art you see, the conversations you overhear. So yeah, Paris is beautiful at night, no doubt. But the real reason it's called the City of Lights? It's because it illuminated the world with its ideas, its culture, its unwavering belief in the power of human potential. That's pretty freaking awesome if you ask me. Alright, next up we're talking about the Eiffel Tower, arguably the most iconic landmark in Paris, maybe even the world. You'd think everyone would be obsessed with it, right? Well, not so fast. Picture this. It's 1887, and Gustave Eiffel, this ambitious engineer, unveils his plans for a giant metal tower in the heart of Paris. People freaked out. I'm talking full-on outrage, petitions, even threats to boycott the tower altogether.
A useless and monstrous Eiffel Tower, they called it. They thought it would be an eyesore, a blight on the elegant Parisian skyline. Can you imagine Paris without the Eiffel Tower? It's crazy. These guys were seriously passionate about their city's aesthetics. They even wrote a scathing letter to the city council, calling the tower a gigantic black factory chimney that would disgrace Paris. Talk about a roast.
But Eiffel, he was determined. He argued that the tower would be a symbol of progress, a testament to human ingenuity. He even promised it would only be temporary, standing for 20 years before being dismantled. Spoiler alert, that didn't happen. Despite the backlash, construction went ahead and the Eiffel Tower was completed in 1889. And guess what? People loved it. It became an instant sensation, drawing huge crowds eager to experience its breathtaking views. The artists and intellectuals who once criticized it, well, some eventually came around, admitting that maybe it wasn't so bad after all. Others, they stuck to their guns, refusing to even set foot on it. Hey, you can't win them all. The Eiffel Tower story is a reminder that even the most iconic landmarks can be controversial. It's a testament to the power of vision, perseverance, and maybe a little bit of luck. Plus, it gave us one of the most Instagrammable spots on the planet, so there's that. Okay, let's talk about food, because Paris is a foodie paradise. We all know about the croissants, the baguettes, the macarons, all delicious, don't get me wrong. But Paris is also home to some of the most expensive, most exclusive restaurants in the world. We're talking Michelin stars, tasting menus that cost more than your rent, and wine lists longer than your arm.
One of these legendary spots is called Arpège. It's got 3 Michelin stars, which is like the culinary equivalent of winning an Oscar, a Grammy, and a Nobel Prize all at once. The chef, Alain Passard, is a total legend, known for his innovative vegetable-centric dishes. Think art on a plate, but edible.
Then there's Guy Savoy, another 3 Michelin-starred masterpiece. They're famous for their artichoke and black truffle soup, which apparently is life-changingly good. But be prepared to drop some serious cash. We're talking hundreds of euros per person.
And for the ultimate splurge, there's L'Ambroisie, a Parisian institution that's been around for decades. They're known for their classic French cuisine, impeccable service, and, you guessed it, eye-watering prices. But hey, if you're looking for an unforgettable dining experience, this is it.
Now, I'm all for treating yourself, but even I have my limits. Luckily, Paris has something for every budget. You can find amazing street food, cozy cafes, and delicious bistros without breaking the bank. But if you ever get the chance to experience one of these culinary temples, do it. It's a once-in-a-lifetime kind of thing. Alright, time for a history lesson, but don't worry, this one's interesting, I promise. We're going back to the French Revolution, a time of massive upheaval, when the people of France said enough is enough to the monarchy. But here's a surprising twist. Did you know that during the French Revolution, women were actually banned from wearing pants in public? Yeah, you heard that right. It sounds crazy, but it's true.
See, back then, pants were considered a symbol of masculinity, of power, and the revolutionaries wanted to maintain a clear distinction between men's and women's roles in society. Women were expected to dress in a way that emphasized their femininity, which basically meant dresses or skirts only. Now, this wasn't just some random fashion rule, it was a law enforced by the police. Women caught wearing pants could be fined or even thrown in jail. Can you imagine getting arrested for wearing jeans? Talk about a fashion faux pas!
This law had a huge impact on women's lives. It limited their freedom of movement, made it difficult to work certain jobs, and reinforced traditional gender roles. It's a stark reminder of how clothing can be used as a tool of oppression and control.
The pants ban lasted for decades, and it wasn't until the early 20th century that women in Paris were finally able to wear pants freely without fear of punishment. And let me tell you, they embraced it. From Coco Chanel's iconic pantsuits to the chic Parisian women rocking jeans and a blazer today, pants have become a symbol of female empowerment and style.
So next time you put on your favorite pair of jeans, remember the women of the French Revolution who fought for the right to wear them. It's a reminder that fashion can be about so much more than just looking good. It can be a powerful form of self-expression and a symbol of progress. Last but not least, we got to talk about the Louvre, the Beyoncé of museums. This place is legendary, home to some of the most famous works of art in the world, including the Mona Lisa, the Venus de Milo, and the Winged Victory of Samothrace. It's massive, it's awe-inspiring, and it's also seriously crowded. We're talking millions of visitors every year, all vying for a glimpse of these artistic masterpieces. It's like trying to navigate a mosh pit, but instead of sweaty bodies, you're surrounded by priceless artifacts.
But here's the thing. The Louvre is worth the hype. It's not just a museum, it's an experience. Walking through its grand halls, admiring the intricate details of each painting and sculpture, it's like taking a trip through time. You can almost feel the presence of the artists who created these works centuries ago.
And let's not forget about the building itself. The Louvre was originally a royal palace, and it shows. The architecture is stunning, with ornate ceilings, marble staircases, and sprawling courtyards. It's like stepping into a fairy tale.
Now, I know what you're thinking. How do you even begin to tackle a museum this massive? My advice? Don't try to see everything. Pick a few must-see works of art, plan your route in advance, and take your time. And if you really want to avoid the crowds, go early in the morning or late at night.
The Louvre is a testament to human creativity, a treasure trove of art and history that will leave you speechless. It's a must-see for any visitor to Paris, even if it means braving the crowds. Trust me, it's worth it. So there you have it, guys. 5 surprising facts about Paris that you probably didn't know. Who knew the City of Lights had so much more to offer than just pretty lights and delicious pastries? From its revolutionary history to its culinary extravagance, Paris never fails to surprise. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. And be sure to let me know in the comments below what other cities you'd like to see featured in future videos. Until next time, peace out.